Hey, Winter, what was the colonists' favorite tea?
What?
Liberty.
You didn't give me a second to go what?
Yeah, you said what?
Hungry Squared, bringing you the best food talk anywhere.
Welcome to the Hungry Squared podcast where the brain and belly meet. Hi, I'm Lee from the Bee's Knees Waffles and the guy who also does all the technical stuff behind the scenes.
Hey Lee, I'm Winter from theredparty.com. This week we actually have a little mini episode for you and we're talking about President's Day.
Yay!
Let's talk about it.
Abraham Lincoln.
Lee, this is weird again.
It is.
How's your week been? Did you eat anything fun?
Yeah, tonight actually we had some salmon sandwiches.
Yeah, those were really good.
It was a citrus honey salmon with some Asian slaw on a toasted bun. I thought that was good.
It was really tasty. Simple, easy to make. I feel like it was quick. Maybe it wasn't so quick for you because you were like the one that was pretty much making it.
No, not a problem.
It was good.
Winter, did you eat anything interesting?
Well, that
New?
was something interesting and good, was those sandwiches. I also drank something very interesting this week.
What did you drink?
You did too, actually.
Toilet water?
No,
Oh.
not toilet water.
What?
We had, so my friend Carrie from the Carolina Couple.
Yes.
You can follow her there at Carolina Couple. And she sent me a care package and she sent me some stuff from the South that was really kind of fun. And one of the things that she sent was something called cherry wine.
Cheer.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Cheer wine. My bad.
It's good.
It's good. And it has a cherry base to it. And I was a little hesitant at first because, you know, when you have sodas that are not the mainstream stuff, it can seem a little off.
Yeah, sometimes it could taste like soap.
Yeah.
And you take a big swig of it and you...
Yeah. But I drank it and I was definitely surprised because it was like a cross between, I want to say, like a red cream soda and a diet, like a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I liked it too. I had a can. Thank you, Carrie. She sent 2 cans.
Yeah, it was really good. So,
And I sort of think it was like a Shasta red cream or red cherry and a Dr. Pepper.
yeah, it was really good. Very different, but it was really tasty. So thanks, Carrie, for sending that. Once again, find her at Carolina Couple. So.
And now for the main course. All right, well, okay, let's get down to business. And our topic at hand is, well, I don't really know how to say this. But
Okay, so Sharon's not obviously here this week because we had some scheduling conflicts, and which just happens. So we decided to do a little mini episode, and Lee and I challenged each other a little bit since it's President's Day to talk about the 2 presidents that most people think of on President's Day, Washington and Lincoln. And we thought, what did they eat back then? What was their favorite food? And so we did both research on one of the presidents, and we have to present a case, 3 facts of why we think what food we have chosen for them to be their favorite food is their favorite food.
yeah, it's going to be fun.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. At least. So I did the research on George Washington.
Okay, so tell me, I know that there's stuff out there that proposes to know what his favorite foods are, right?
Yeah. Oh, I read a bunch of stuff and I just threw it aside because I, in my intellectual head, have determined what his favorite food is based on the facts that I was able to find about him. So,
okay, let's hear it. Give me fact number 1.
Fact number 1. Everybody says that he had wooden dentures. That is not true. He never had wooden dentures. He had horrible teeth.
Okay.
And about in his 20s, he lost his last tooth, but he always had ivory dentures or metal dentures.
Oh.
And they often gave him pain, and he was always in just horrible pain because of these dentures.
Because they were just not well made for the time.
Well, no, he spent equivalent of thousands and thousands of dollars on these dentures.
Really?
But just because, come on, this is 1700.
He had a grill, man.
Yeah. Ivory teeth.
Metal teeth.
Metal and ivory.
Dang.
Blang, blang. But so He never had wood teeth,
Okay.
but he always had pain in his mouth because of his dentures. So that's fact number 1.
Okay.
Fact number 2 is that on the Potomac, where he had his beautiful plantation, he had many fisheries. He had a couple 100 miles of his plantation running along the Potomac River. And he quite often enjoyed fishing and selling fish.
Okay.
He was akin to the Muppets,
The
fishmonger.
the guy who chucks
Chucks
fish.
fish.
Oh, okay.
Second,
Did you just compare Washington to a Muppet?
yes. And I think they might actually look alike. Third fact, he was a huge microbrewer. He often was said to have the best homebrewed whiskeys.
That takes a long time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
His distillery at Mount Vernon was often quite the best, people said, in the colonies.
Okay.
So,
From those facts.
from those 3 facts, his teeth hurt, he had a fish problem, he had a fish love,
Problem?
and he loved to ferment stuff. His favorite food
Oh, no.
was the Swedish fermented fish surströmming. Surströmming. Spelled SURSTRO umlauted MMING, which is the fermented Baltic Sea herring. So I think that's what our first founding father loved. Some stinky stink
Soft.
fish.
Soft, right, for his teeth.
Oh, man.
Fermented fish that he probably couldn't get from the Potomac.
Well, no. He probably fermented it himself from the Potomac.
So whatever fish then.
Whatever.
Okay.
I think that. I mark that. Put that in Wikipedia because that is his favorite food. Fermented fish.
Snopes is going to be all over you, dude.
Hey, come at me.
Oh, man.
All right, Winter. Who did you research and what did you find?
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
So I did Abraham Lincoln, and there's actually a really lovely little book that talks about his culinary likes and dislikes, I guess. And I'll put a link in the show notes because this is going to be a little short show notes. But he was said to have really enjoyed corned beef and cabbage, a good hot cup of coffee, bacon, oysters, gingerbread men. So
I can't imagine Abraham Lincoln. Oh, look at these cute little gingerbread men.
no, he talked about that. I mean, it was brought up in one of his famous debates, actually.
One of his debates.
Yeah, one of his many debates.
Senator Abraham Lincoln, do you enjoy gingerbread men? Why, yes, I do.
So, okay, these are my 3 facts.
About Abraham or Babraham?
Abraham
Okay.
Leland.
Okay.
So, first one, he grew up very simply. He lived in a 1-room log cabin, right? Everybody knows that. So he grew up on the land. He was used to eating simple foods and stuff from the farm and going out and hunting and fishing, kind of like Washington. So,
All right.
so he lived simply. So this is not going to be as fun as yours. I'll tell you that right now. But it's definitely a stretch. Okay, second thing, even though he had simple tastes, he did like a sweet treat on occasion, it sounds like.
Gingerbread.
He liked gingerbread. His mom made gingerbread for him. And he did say that his most wonderful cake that he's ever had was something his wife, Mary Todd, made for him, a French almond cake. So there's that thing. So he did like the sweet things on occasion. I don't think he liked it all the time. And he grew up mostly in Indiana, Illinois, and Kentucky. This is my third fact, is that
I dispute that.
corn was obviously a big deal there. They farmed it. So he liked corn and he loved corn cakes. And in fact, it was said that he could eat corn cakes as fast as 2 women could make them. That's pretty impressive is all I can say. So my thing is that I think is his favorite food was an apple cornmeal crumble.
Apple cornmeal crumble.
Because also one of the things is that he grew up simply was that he was always seen carrying around an apple. So
No, did he eat it a la mode?
I don't think they have access to refrigeration. I don't know, Leland. But it would be best that way.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a stretch because I don't know how to make an apple cornmeal crumble. I know how to make an apple crumble, but it's not as exciting as your stinky fish.
Hey.
But an apple cornmeal crumble, I feel like that was based on some facts right there.
Hard facts.
Totally hard facts. This is pure speculation, people. We are not qualified in any way.
No. In a couple days, read Wikipedia.
Yeah.
It might be there.
If you'd like to update that would be kind of funny too. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Screenshot and send it to us.
Don't do that.
It's an open source media.
It is. It is. Well, do you guys have any thoughts on what Abraham or Washington like to eat? We'd like to hear it.
All right. Well, this is Lee. I am dropping the ball. Well, thanks for joining us today for our show. You can find us at hungrysquared.com, on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, Music.
Please leave us a rating on iTunes. We'd love that because everybody else can kind of find us through the podcast. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe and share it with your friends and family. We would love that. So until next week, when Sharon will be back in town, we will talk to you soon.
Join us next week for our next fun-filled episode of Food Nerdery. I don't know. I won't be here next week.
Yes, you will. In the background.
Oh, I will be.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Yes, bye.
Bye.
Hungry squared, yeah, hungry squared.